This segment brought to you by Kansas Farm Bureau, the voice of agriculture. To join today or more information, go to kfb.org or find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Welcome back to Farm Factor. We'll learn why this family farm believes it's not about dividing the pie, it's about making it bigger.
Many farmers look at Schiefelbein Farms near Kimball, Minnesota, as the example of how to make a family farm work. Their business includes the first generation, along with 8 brothers, 7 sisters-in-law, and more than 30 grandchildren.
The key is, how does a family like ours get along, or how do you work together? Love goes a long ways, but the reality is money and power and how you divide that up is what really is truly defines whether or not you'll be successful over the long haul.
He says it starts with realizing it's not about dividing the pie, but making it bigger.
Too often times what happens is family members come back as a replacement for dad and mom, and the reality is dad and mom are still there, so what happens is everybody has to live poor. And when people live poor and the money goes less, usually good things don't happen. So the whole idea behind our deal is you come back with a value-added proposition and you say, how am I going to pull my weight to ensure that when I come back, not only do we not get poorer, we actually do get better off.
One example is the customer buyback program, implemented when one brother returned to the farm after heading up the cattle buying program for a major packer.
And it works beautiful in that it now is a new profit center for our operation, but it also builds on our base of our seed stock operation, ensuring that our customers' calves get paid value for their animals.
Continually raising the bar, producing the best. That's been a way to keep adding to the farm business while increasing income at the same time.
In our mind, it all has to be value added. So it can't be just creating more of anything. What we really want to do is how can we get the premium, or how can we get the value added products? From our standpoint, that means doing things like creating seed stock with added value. And when we sell beef with added value, primarily trying to target the Certified Angus Beef brand.
As the family grows, so does the farm. But the business plan remains centered on excellence. I'm Bob Cervera.
Come back after the break for this week's Plain Talk with Dwayne and Kyle Bauer.
There's a lot of different ways of doing this woodwork, but all of it still takes both hands.
He had been told that by the orthopedic specialist in Enid, Oklahoma, that they would have to fuse his thumb.
And I said, no, cut it off, because I didn't want it sticking up. And I found out about the Kansas regenerative stem cell and went to Manhattan.
We were so impressed with how royally we were treated the first time we came to Kansas Regenerative.
We came in and he took out the stem cells. It took about an hour for him to process them before they put him back in my knees and my thumb. And we were out of here in about 4 hours and on our way back home. And I'm in here today to have my shoulders, my hips, and my back done. So I'll be able to go back to my sawmill, my shop, and do about anything I want to do.